Well, Bill Schneider filed this story for Sierra Wave Media. The Eastern Sierra Cancer Alliance, or ESCA, is a grassroots program which offers assistance free of charge to people battling cancer in Inyo and Mono counties. Its biggest fundraiser of the year, the annual 5K Run Walk, the 18th annual Eastern Sierra Cancer Alliance Run, was held October 20th at Bishop City Park. About 200 walkers and runners came out to honor their friends and family who have survived cancer and in memory of those who have succumbed. There were participants of all ages running and walking, as well as many vendors and generous local sponsors. Many sponsors donated baskets, which were raffled off to help raise additional monies. The total funds raised at the run were approximately $25,000. Now, in addition, the Bishop Union High School class of 1978 class reunion was held recently, and at that 40th reunion, $500 was raised just by putting out a donation jar. One unnamed participant matched the $500 and challenged others to do the same. Total of $1,300 has been raised by the Bishop class of 78. Now, the ESCA was brought about after Patricia Ramirez, registered nurse from Bishop, returned home from an Avon 3-day event. Inspired and motivated, she was determined to help make a difference for our local community members battling cancer with resource information about their disease and to help them with financial aid if needed. ESCA is dedicated to helping Inyo and Mono County residents dealing with any type of cancer. They partner with Northern Inyo Healthcare District to reach those in need and provide all manner of assistance. More than 350 individuals from Inyo and Mono counties have been helped in ESCA's 18 years of existence. Now, many with cancer choose not to ask for financial assistance, deferring to others in more need. Each month, ESCA receives 17 to 22 applications for help. This number has about doubled from 10 years ago, when the number of requests varied from maybe 5 to 12 in any particular month. Since 2010, ESCA has given out $259,000 to Inyo and Mono residents fighting cancer. If you need ESCA's help or would like to volunteer, please call 760-872-3811. Tax-deductible donations always welcome. Mail your check to ESCA, and that's at P.O. Box 1523, Bishop, California 93515. And again, we thank our colleague Bill Schneider for that, and his full story is posted on SierraWave.net. Well, Inyo County Probation Department and Health and Human Services staff members got some well-deserved time in the spotlight last week. This is part of a state organization's efforts to highlight the best practices of California counties. Now, through a series of videos, the California Association of Counties, that's CSAC, highlighting recipients of its annual Challenge Awards, including Inyo County Juvenile Services Redesign Initiative. Staff from Probation and Health and Human Services responsible for implementing the program were interviewed last week for an approximately 3-minute spot. Now, the Challenge Award video is expected to show and tell the story of Inyo County's drastic and successful change in its approach to serving at-risk youth and their families throughout the probation system, with assistance from agency and community partners such as Health and Human Services and local schools. Now, that video shoot marked the second time CSAC's had visited Inyo County in as many weeks. Inyo County Board of Supervisors welcomed the CSAC legislative staff for the official presentation of not just the Challenge Award, but also a Merit Award earned by Inyo County Clerk Recorder's Office for its online fictitious business name registration program. That full press release on SierraWave.net. Well, the Slim Princess on the road to visit some friends. Press release from our friend John Klusmeyer at the Eastern California Museum notes that the recently restored historic Southern Pacific locomotive number 18 on the road from its home in the Eastern California Museum, going to Durango, Colorado. It will be cared for and operated by the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad. Once in Durango, the locomotive will be operated on Durango and Silverton tracks under the watchful eye of the railway's mechanical team. Several of those mechanics quite familiar with the number 18. They were part of the all-volunteer crew with the nonprofit Carson and Colorado Railway that successfully restored the narrow gauge locomotive to running order. Now, that restoration effort took more than a decade and about $187,000 in donation. In July of 2017, the operational locomotive was moved from its longtime perch in Dahee Park in Independence to a new roomy engine house on the grounds of the Eastern California Museum. Slim Princess will be hauling passengers on select dates in January and February of 2019 and will be showcased on a special excursion to Silverton in late spring or early summer of next year. Now, the Inyo County Board of Supervisors approved the extensive lease agreement at a September meeting. Dave Moll, president of the Carson and Colorado Railway, told the supervisors that the revenue from the planned passengers runs in Durango will cover the cost of transporting the locomotive by truck to Colorado, and depending on the cost, the passenger runs could generate a bit of a profit for the nonprofit, Moll added. And again, that nice press release is on SierraWave.net. We'll be back with a weather report.